Welcome back to another video, everybody. Justin here, hitting you with a different type of content from the previous videos. Today I'm starting to delve into scripted content where, I write a script and talk about a certain topic. And the script is necessary, especially for me, because I'm absolutely terrible at talking about something without knowing what I want to say. I mean, basically just watch all my previous videos and you'll see. Anyways, in this video, I'm gonna go over my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Yes, I am finally making a Pokemon-related video. It took me a lot longer than I wanted because I couldn't think of a good topic for the video, but then I thought that going over some of my favorite Pokemon was a pretty good start. I will also be going over my top 5 favorite shiny Pokemon in the next video, so look out for that soon. But without further ado, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Let me know your favorite Pokemon in the comments below, and let's get into my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Number 5. Krookodile. The main reason Krookodile is in my top 5 favorites is because of the story of Ash's Krookodile in the anime. It started out as a Sandile early in the black and white anime that followed Ash around during his journey. It eventually evolved into Krokorok while battling Ash, and then in a later episode Ash defeated it in another battle, and that's when he decided to add it to his team. This Sandile to Krokorok is known for always wearing sunglasses, and it even carried over to when it evolved into Krookodile, which just solidifies its cool nature. Krookodile's design in general is really cool too. A big menacing crocodile that already looks like it's wearing shades. It just looks like a shady delinquent and I love it. Honestly though, I haven't had much of a chance to use it. I didn't use it in either of my Gen 5 playthroughs, reason being I used a randomizer in both, and I haven't used it in any other game. Hopefully soon if I replay Gen 5, I'll put this cool croc on my team. Number 4. Kyurem. Kyurem is my favorite legendary Pokemon, and there are a few reasons for that. The main one being its lore in the Gen 5 games. It's really interesting. The legend of the original dragon says that it was one dragon that had its essence split into Zekrom and Reshiram, leaving the body purposeless and becoming Kyurem. It essentially became an empty husk, and its Black 2 and White 2 dex entry says that it waits for a hero to fill in the missing parts of its body with truth or ideals. Fill in the missing parts of its body refers to how it fuses with Zekrom or Reshiram. I think this legend is really cool, but there's another one. There's also the Lakanosa legend of Lakanosa Town, which says that long ago, a large meteor came down from the sky containing Kyurem. It was said that Kyurem would appear in the town at night and would take away people and Pokemon to eat them. The residents of the town built a wall surrounding it to keep Kyurem out and set a rule that forbade night travel. It also says that residents claim to not believe in the story anymore, but they still stay in their homes at night and the wall still remains to this day. So yeah, this legendary Pokemon literally ate people. I also really like Kyurem's design and the designs of Black Kyurem and White Kyurem. I personally prefer Black. Overall, Kyurem's lore and stories are insane, and learning those stories in the games made Kyurem a top favorite for me. Number 3. Charizard. I don't feel like I need to say much about this because virtually everyone knows why Charizard is cool. Sick design, sick shiny, sick mega evolutions, the list goes on. I constantly hear people claiming that Charizard is overrated and people hate it because of that, but by definition, it's just straight up not. If there's anything I've learned from watching the Rogue Renegade, it's that the term overrated applies to something that does not deserve all the attention it gets, which does not apply to Charizard. Charizard just objectively has a super cool design. That doesn't mean you have to like it, but it's the truth. Charizard is just really popular and for good reasons, so it's not really overrated. It's just loved by many. You might say that the fact that it got 2 Mega Evolutions and a Gigantamax form and a lot of focus in the anime makes it overrated, but that just further shows how popular it is. They're seeing that Charizard is so adored that they give it more and more deserved attention. That doesn't make it overrated. An actual example of a Pokemon that actually is overrated is freaking Dedenne. This stupid Pikachu clone somehow won Pokemon of the Year back in 2021 in Japan? How? I will never know, but there is no reason that it should be getting all that glaze. Anyways, yeah, I am one of the many people that love Charizard just because it's an objectively cool fire-breathing dragon, despite it not being a dragon type. Number 2, Lucario. Another example of a quote-unquote overrated Pokemon that is actually just really popular. The reason I like Lucario so much is because it just radiates so much, well, aura. This thing is literally called the Aura Pokemon. This guy is just straight up Aura farming 24/7, I swear. And honestly, it does a damn great job at it. And as if it wasn't Aura farming enough, it's got an insane Mega Evolution that is crazy strong. It has a base stat total of 625 that features a 145 attack stat and 140 special attack stat, paired with the ability Adaptability, which doubles the power of its stab moves. It is insane that they give you this Pokemon for free in the X and Y games. I've used Lucario in countless playthroughs, including a shiny one in my Shining Pearl. Lucario has also made a ton of appearances in the anime. There was obviously Riley's and Maylene's Lucario in the Diamond and Pearl anime, but before that there was Sir Aaron's Lucario in the movie Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. My favorite Pokemon movie, by the way, can you guess why? There's also Karina's Mega Lucario, Professor Kukui's Lucario, Ash's Mega Lucario, Roy's shiny Mega Lucario, and I would include Cameron's Lucario, but I hate Cameron, so... And in all of those appearances, Lucario has remained the awesome Pokemon that it is, and that has made me love it all the more. I do not care if it's one of the top furry bait Pokemon or whatever, I don't care about that stuff, okay? Lucario is an amazing and cool looking Pokemon, period. And finally, my #1 favorite Pokemon is... Maractus. That's right guys, Maractus is just, it's just such a cool and interesting Pokemon, and the moment I looked at it, I was like, yeah, you are the Pokemon I will select to burn in a dumpster fire without hesitation. Guys, I'm obviously kidding. Why would I like this stupid cactus with maracas? I hate everything about this thing. Why does it exist? What is its purpose in life? That's right, it has none. It serves zero purposes and doesn't deserve to exist in this world. Anyway, rant aside, I'm pretty sure y'all can guess my favorite Pokemon easily. If you've seen my PFP on YouTube, then you'd know that my #1 favorite Pokemon is Midnight Form Lycanroc. This Pokemon has the coolest design out of every Lycanroc form. Midday form is too generic for my taste, and Dusk form is pretty cool, but I think Midnight form's design and red fur color makes it so fearsome and sick looking that it dominates the others. Also, its pose further reinforces that fearsome look. The way it stands on two legs and looks like it's hunched over with its arms hanging down like a zombie, and the way it has a crest of fur that goes over the face just radiates fearsome and scary vibes, and I love how it gets the job done. Also, Midnight Form Lycanroc being my favorite Pokemon makes Gladion my favorite Pokemon character. He just feels like the human equivalent of Midnight Lycanroc, having hair over his face and poses in a way that's so cool and sinister. I used Midnight Lycanroc in my first Gen 7 playthrough, Ultra Sun. I know what you're thinking, how did I use Midnight Lycanroc in Ultra Sun version when you can only get it in Ultra Moon? It's because Midnight Lycanroc can actually be found in the wild in Vast Pony Canyon in both versions. Now this does mean that for most of the playthrough I begrudgingly used Midday Lycanroc until I could switch it out for Midnight, but honestly, for this cool sinister rock dog, it was way more than worth it. And that does it for my top 5 favorite Pokemon. Thanks for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to like the video, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos, like my top 5 favorite shiny Pokemon video that will be uploaded soon after this one. So be on the lookout for that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!